Hello guys, Creator438 here. Welcome to another episode of Splatoon. In the last episode, we checked out the shops and saw what Spike could do for us. And didn't play as many matches as I wanted to. Which is a little disappointing for me. But in this episode we will be playing only Turf War matches. Probably until I get to level 10. Or we'll probably just go for like 20 or so minutes. Because I don't want, maybe like late 20s in terms of like how long the episode will be in minutes. Because I don't want the episode to be too long. Yet I do want to get some stuff done. So we're going to be playing some more Turf War and hopefully be winning. Now I said I'd do some grinding off screen, in terms of level, but I will probably do that. I'll probably start doing that once I get to ranked mode. And that's a whole different thing. We'll get into it later. But right now I just want to play some Turf War so we can go over some stuff that we didn't do last time. I actually forgot to change my opponent's gender last time, so we are behind in that regard, but I guess that's what I get for recording in bulk. But well, wait, no, it's not, because I did that before every episode anyway, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. But whatever. All right, ranking the base, good sign. We gotta go. Wait. Alright, chances are that it's probably not going to work. Someone died. He's also getting away and I'm dead somehow. That was a really good splat bomb though by Splat ST something Tomo guy. I think he's using the splash up, I'm not sure. Because Splat bombs, they're kind of the most they're kind of the most common sub-weapon in the game because they're on so many kits. So it's sometimes hard to tell who threw a splat bomb or what weapon had a splat bomb. When you see it going. I got my AQ though. We will use it when needed. We are still rocking the same gear, and we're still using the Kinetic Splash out, like I said. Wait, this guy's booking it. We gotta go. Get him. He is using Splash actually. Yeah, that's TT Tomo. That was the guy who killed me earlier. He's got some pretty decent gear, actually. That's good Splash Junior gear right there. What's a little annoying is I feel like I can't really talk about the gear that much because we're gonna go over it at some point, so I don't really know how much I want to talk about. Yeah, give that man this. New game. Got him. Oh. Ah, oh shit. This guy just jumped up out of nowhere. Okay. I lost a lot of time on my ink super right there, unfortunately. Yeah, I can say that. Sucks bomb. Shit, slap on. But they're really zoning this out right now. Let's get in. I'm gonna have to go another way. We could win. It's very close. Okay, wait, hold on. The problem with Turf War is that oftentimes it can be won in the last 30 seconds of the game, or the last 20. So it can be kind of hard to win. It can be kind of hard to maintain a lead, or it can be kind of hard to get back the lead once you lose it. In the last 30 or 20 seconds or so, because at that point, if your opponent just gets the lead at any point, then they'll win, and you can't really do much about it. And it can be kind of hard. Sometimes it's just a good idea to not engage in combat and to just ink turf. But sometimes you will have to fight people, and that's something I also want to talk about too. It's not really a good idea to go for kills in, like, really any game mode. Not saying it's a bad idea to get kills, but that's not what you should be focusing on in Splatoon. It's more, like, games in Splatoon are more focused on, like, the objective. And generally you want to be, you know, on the objective. Like, if I'm in turf war, I should be, like, inking turf and stuff. Like, if nobody's around, I shouldn't be, like, seeking out people and trying to kill them. Now, there are times when killing is important. Like, if there's a charger who's really harassing your team and giving them a run for and giving your teammates and yourself a run for your money, then you're gonna wanna go after him and kill him. And that's not to say you should head rush the guy, because you shouldn't. Never head rush a charger. That's a terrible idea, and you will probably die. Chargers should be flanked because that's the best way that you can kill them, really. Unless you have Inkzuka. Inkzuka is also really good at taking out chargers, which is probably why it is my favorite special in the game. At least I'm pretty sure it's my favorite special. If I had to choose, it would probably be Inkzuka. So actually I have still a lot right now, which is good. I can get 1,000 coins. What was I talking about? But yeah, like, don't always go for kills. Try to stay on the objective as much as possible, but if there's, like, someone harassing you, or if, like, not literally harassing you, but I mean, like, who's, like, killing you a lot, and is, like, keeping you out and stuff, then you should try to kill them. Or if you find someone, you should take them out, because more often than not, the person who is, like, near you will take you out if you don't try to take them out. So that's something to keep in mind. I was gonna think about talking about the live meter. I'll probably say something about it later. Not only our first game, it's already 7 minutes. Jesus fuck. Alright, they have a Squiffer, but it's not a fresh Squiffer. And that's actually a charger type weapon. We don't really know a lot about chargers in general. I didn't really talk about them. Basically, what chargers are they're kind of like sniper rifles in their respect. They'll take a little while to charge up a shot, which, if it connects to someone, it will always one-shot. And I did not get one-shot by a charger. I actually got one-shotted by something called Inkline. Also, respect for that guy for using the new Squiffer. If we learn that man's name, I will give him a shout out after this game, because the new Squiffer is very underrated. In my opinion. No one uses it, hardly anyone uses the weapon. And it's actually one of the weapons that you get from playing the story mode. That's the weapon that you get from beating the Ravenous Octomon in World 4. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, chargers. Basically, they charge up a shot, and if you shoot someone with a charger, with a fully charged shot from one, they will always kill no matter what. And there's no way to influence this. If you don't charge the shot all the way, you won't get one-shotted, or you won't one-shot the person. So that's something to keep in mind. But if you use damage up with chargers, you can actually charge, like, you can actually avoid charging all the way and still get a one-shot kill. Because like some charge shots are just like on the border of being one-shots. That guy's trying to get out and he killed me with his incline damage. So yeah, that's kind of the thing with chargers. Unless I forgot something. Now that guy just killed me twice with an ink mine somehow. I don't know how that happened. It's a little embarrassing, but it happens sometimes. So he just killed me with an ink mine. What ink mines are these kind of mines that you put in the ground, and after 11 seconds they will explode, or until they're revealed in the enemy's color. And they can be revealed by enemies. I died. Okay, hopefully we don't lose. I'm actually going to jump just to make sure that Tentec doesn't win the game. Alright, good. And basically what an ink mine does after 11 seconds is it will explode, or after it's revealed, it will explode in the user's color. And anyone who is within its radius, when it explodes, will instantly die. It's a very hard sub-weapon to get kills with, but like that guy was actually using... Oh wait, let's shout him out. Shoutouts to Toony Lunk, going 4 and 5, fresh clipper. So yeah, wow, okay, the little like wire thing connecting my gun to the ink tank on my Tentec splash shot is clipping through my character's gear. It's kind of funny. Yeah, shouts to Toony Lunk for using the new squiffer though. Anyway, it's very hard to get kills with ink mines because you can usually just avoid them and not have to worry about it. I think what happened was I might have either I don't know, I don't think I stepped on it, but I might have revealed it, and while I was trying to escape the ink mine, I died. And that can happen. Sometimes if you, like, reveal an ink mine with your own ink color, and it goes off, it will explode and you can die if you go into it. I have actually gotten one of those kills before. I did it on Arch Underpass. If you guys have ever seen my Aerospray RG kill challenge video, it actually happened to a guy. But what the funny thing was is that his partner actually revealed the ink mine with a shot from his weapon. So then the guy who was chasing me went up one of the ramps in like the closed and Arch Underpass, and they actually ran into the ink mine and died. Like while it was exploding though, and I guess they didn't realize it was there, so they died, and I popped off. Great video, I recommend that you guys see it. Especially if you want to see me get wrecked in this game, because I get wrecked a lot in the video. That was the Aerospray RG kill challenge video, playing the little guy. That's part 1 of the Aerospray RG kill challenge. Which really just means episode 1. So yeah, that's what ink mines do. It's very useful to place them in like very narrow areas where the opponent doesn't have a lot of places to move, like side to side. It's good for it's very good for like keeping people out in the area. Not the best sub weapon, but I used it a lot because I used to use a weapon that had a lot. Well, I still use it, but I mean like, what I mean is like, I'm checking my map. That guy is probably not going to come back. I will watch that area. Oh, yep, it's coming back. It's a very delicate process. Requires... Got him. Okay, good. Oh wow. Did my job for me. Shit, bud. What am I talking about? So basically, I use a weapon called the Aerospray RG, which is another one of the weapons that you get from the blueprints, and it has ink mines in its kit. So yeah, I use that weapon a lot. I like it in Turf War because it inks the turf very quickly. It's high fire. charger over there. The ink lines can also be used as oh fuck. Now I'm super pleased. Fuck. Custom range blaster help him secure that kill. We might actually lose this game. Not gonna lie. But ink lines can also be used like if people get up too close up to you. It can be used as kind of like a suicide bomber type of weapon. Which doesn't always work, but it can. I need to fuck. Damn it. Custom blocker. I hate that. That's another weapon that I really hate. Because it's really good competitively. It has a lot of range. And it's like a long range one shot that doesn't have to charge up. Fuck! That guy sniped me in the air. I thought it was safe and it wasn't. Alright, so we're definitely gonna lose this game, which sucks, but oh well. Sometimes you lose. It happens. Not a big deal, but... Wait, actually... Are we gonna run it back in the last 20 seconds? Wait, hold on. Doesn't know I'm here. Kill that bitch. I'm not gonna actually teabag him. I was thinking about it, because he did get me in the air. But there wasn't really any reason to. I thought I'd just do a light pop off by just saying booyah. 1, 2, 3. Not the best KD, but KD doesn't always matter, thankfully. You are actually ranked based on how many points you have in any given game of Turf War. The custom range blaster, anyway, is a type of weapon called a blaster, and I'll get into that in a little bit, not right away, because I actually want to check out the shops. Because at level 6 and 7, you get something new in the weapon shop. Yeah, a few new weapons. Specifically the classic Squiffer, which is another version of the new Squiffer. The classic Squiffer for a charged weapon is lacking in range, but in return it can charge up much faster. Use the bubbler to get in close after zeroing in on your opponents with the point sensor. So you really don't want to go in with classic Squiffer though. It says an excellent choice for fighters who are confident in taking out foes with a decisive shot. Then you also get the heavy splatling. And I was talking about splatlings. Basically, they're kind of like chargers, except when you charge them up, they shoot a bunch of shots at once, which will actually be told to us by Sheldon. It's similar to a charger, but it belongs to a whole new weapon class. Hold ZR to pressurize the ink, and then release it to splatterize your foes like taka 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 taka. But it uses a lot of ink and takes a while to charge, so this weapon can leave you exposed. Not always a good idea to go in with this weapon. You want to pick and choose your battles wisely with the splatling. Using the splash ball to impede your foes before unleashing the ink strike can be rather effective. Oh, we also get the crack on splat roller. Oh, well now we're into the level 7 weapons. We can get the crack on splat roller, which is another type of splat roller. It is a collaboration designed with the popular crack on gear brand. Drop squid beacons in your wake as you tear through the stage and call your comrades in the fray. Then when the time is right, you can unleash the Kraken. This is a great set for those who love the ink. And now we also unlock the Airspray MG, which I actually kind of want to buy. Now the Airspray MG is a shooter I made with a little help from my grandpa's blueprints. Its range and accuracy are nothing to sneeze at, but the real draw is its amazing rate of fire. The Seekers and Inkzuka are so easy to use, you're sure to have a blast. Thanks, Grandpappy. Yeah, thanks, Sheldon's grandpa, aka Moses Shellendorf. We can also weld the Splash-O-Matic, a weapon that I really don't like. I like using it, I just don't like fighting people with it, or fighting people who are using it. For your melee weapons that present Splash-O-Matic, a weapon fine-tuned for highly accurate barrages. It's a little lacking in power, but can ink the ground rapidly, letting you quickly fill up your special gauge. Then with the bomb rush special weapon, you can toss suction bombs to your heart's content. Fun, yes? Oh, that's actually it. So once you hit level 7, the shopkeepers will tell you something interesting. Oh, hi. Welcome to Cooler Heads. You're looking pretty fresh these days. I'll see if I have any gear to suit you. Pay up, jump. So now we go to Jellyfresh. Jellyfresh, thank you for your visit. You have the new freshness. Please to the buying of the body cloths. We go to Shrimp Kicks. What up, Squizzy? Good to see you here in Shrimp Kicks. Yo, I swear you're fresher every time I see you. Itching for some new kicks? Take a look. When you get those messages from the shopkeepers, it basically means that effective the next day, starting effective at 12 o'clock a.m. the next day, or whenever you enter the shop, given that it's a new day, the shopkeepers will start selling you new gear. They will sell you. They will all sell you one gear piece with a with at least 2 stars, as opposed to just all 1-star gear. So that's kind of cool. So you get more slots for your gear. And if we talk to Spike, he'll tell us something too. So I'll wait. You ain't. Oh, never mind. He doesn't actually say anything to us. I don't remember when Spike actually says something different to you. I want to put all the levels on screen for like when the shopkeepers tell you that you can do different stuff. And I actually want to get my coins right now, so as to not lose them later. So let's get our what coins. So the judge just told us about that actually. So let's play more Turf War games. So there are 2 sub-weapons that Sheldon talked about, the Squid Beacon and the Splash Wall, that I would talk about, but I feel like we should wait until we see those in battle before we talk about them more in depth. But I don't really have anything else to talk about at the same time. Interesting weapons. Oh, we might actually see a Splash Wall in this game because one of our opponents has a 52 gal, and that weapon actually has Splash Walls on it. That come with it, so we might see it. So there's a guy over here. Oh, I can't aim! Okay, good thing we traded. That guy was using an Akshar Rocket. I actually had an advantage there because I took 4 shots to kill from his weapon. Normally a 10 attack is a 3-shot kill, but with the right amount of defense, you can actually make an opposing 10 attacks time to kill 4 shots instead of 3. Oh man, wow, that man was trying to jump out at me with his seekers. He just got wrecked. I don't think he was anticipating that, but always want to make sure you're away from the suction bomb then. Pull out the Inkzuka and get no one. Now when you're on Urch Underpass, be careful where you fire the Inkzuka, and he has it right now. Going good. That was actually kind of risky, like I could have easily died there. But with all maneuverability you can avoid the Inkzuka at close range. It's not that effective because it takes a little while to fire. But anyway, yeah, you can influence the time to kill your 10 attack, or of another player's weapon, sometimes with defense up. I'm probably gonna die after that damage. Oh, he actually has a sub of damage up. But I have a sub of defense up, so it doesn't matter. I'm still a 4-shot kill weapon. His weapon basically becomes a 4-shot kill weapon. Now. Oh god. And that can give you an advantage in a 1v1. Swamp at this guy. Treat. Oh, my god. Christ. 5. I really should be in mid, so I'm gonna go there. Yeah, that's the thing about defense. Some weapons can have their time to kill affected, but a certain number of shots to you know, a different number of shots. Got it. We won. GG. I'm not actually counting my wins right now. I probably should be, but I'm not. Because Judd gives you something for every 30 wins you get. Well, I already said it. He gives you a super seasonal, but I'm not counting any of my wins. So yeah. I guess I have to check him every so often because we probably will not be doing any of it. We probably won't figure it out. Hold on, guys. I have to cut the recording right here. See you in a little bit. Okay, guys, we are back. My dad just kind of came home, so I had to let him know that I was recording because I don't want to get interrupted. Hopefully, he'll tell other people. And that's another thing. I am actually recording this in the morning. Well, not in the morning, but more like in the afternoon, because I don't want to play this game at night. This game is... The players who play this game at night are absolutely ruthless, and unless you're really good, you don't want to play at night. It's not safe. Oh, this is actually something I can talk about. So, see this little ring around me? That indicates that your position is actually being tracked, and anyone on the enemy team can now see you on their maps. And they can also see with a little line that that leads to your position, basically. There are 3 ways to track your opponent. One of the team members on the enemy team used something called the echolocator, which is a special weapon that actually I forgot that we still haven't talked about because it's nowhere in the story mode. Basically, echolocator tracks your position for 9 seconds. This guy just used it right there. Probably is not a very smart idea to go in there, because I didn't know there were 2 of them right there. But now we will try to go around. Kelpton has quite a few ways to go in. In Turf War, you can go in through Melgray. I'm dead, damn it. That's the risky reason. That's the reason why you might not always want to go on the grade, because people can sometimes shoot you. It can be a little risky. That's why I usually don't go that way. But there are like 4 ways to go in. You can go in this way, you can go in that other way. Oh, I knew there was a guy there. I just wanted to like paint some stuff for a second on before people getting out. Alright, this guy will probably actually improve that for 3 days. Yeah. Stay hidden. I'm just gonna stay hidden. Like, not want to cover the answers that I'll probably get pissed. Yeah, basically the echolocator tracks your position for around 9 seconds. It used to be 12, but it got nerfed at a certain patch. It takes 200 points to charge. And yeah, it's kind of all there is about echolocator. And I also never mentioned it about Kraken, but Kraken is a 200 point charge special. So yeah. Oh, but I killed it with stuff. Oh, nice. My boy got him though. I'm just gonna throw a selection bomb out. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. And my selection bomb just went off. It didn't kill anyone because 1, there wasn't anyone there, and 2, you can't kill anyone once the time is called to end the game. But yeah, we have to win. So I went 1-4 in that game. It was not very good, but that's okay. Kiwi and their Octoshot replica actually did very well. And the Octoshot replica it's like the Octoshot that we saw in that the Octolings had in Octo Valley, and that looks exactly the same, but it's really just the 10x splash shot with a remodel. So interesting bit of trivia right there. We do not get that until level 40, which will be a while from now, but I don't really need the Octoshot if I have the 10 attack. It's just another, it's just kind of a reskin for the 10x splash shot, which I'll actually sometimes use. What I usually do is switch off between the 10 attack and the Octoshot, but it doesn't really matter which one you use. They're exactly the same. Just with a it's just the Octoshot is a reskin of the 10 attack. So yeah. So I believe there are still like 4 sub-weapons that we haven't talked about yet. So we talked about suction bombs. We know what Seeker's splat bombs and burst bombs do. And I talked about disruptors. So yeah, they're only like, oh, I talked about ink mines. So that's 6. So I've talked about squid beacons, splash walls, point sensors, and sprinklers. Oh, and this guy actually has the Hero Shot replica, which is like the Hero Shot that we saw in story mode, except it's a little different because it's like a reskin of the Splash Shot that I actually didn't buy. I passed it up because I'm not a great Splash Shot user. I was about to say that got killed. Oh, there's a sprinkler right there, and I just died to the guy who used it. So yeah, that right there was actually a sprinkler. Basically what sprinklers do is, when you throw them, they will start inking an area until you throw another one, or until you die. Or until someone destroys it. Wow, how did that diamond not kill? And the guy who used it right there was a diamond roller. One of the weapons that you actually get from completing the story mode. Or from the getting a sunken scroll on Octo Valley, which contains weapons with them. You do not unlock that. Oh, fucking hell, man. You do not unlock the dynamo roll until level 15. So right there was actually an ink strike. Sprinklers will take up 90% of your ink. I actually don't remember how many disruptors take up. I think they take up like 40 or something, like burst bombs, which actually take up 40%. But yeah. Oh god, that's so cool. Alright, we might actually get destroyed in this game. Oh, second bomb. This is definitely one. Oh god. I was about to say I didn't want to go like out right into the area because I didn't want to get killed, but fuck, it was already too late. Well, we're probably gonna lose this game actually. Because I think we just keep dying, or we're not thinking. This fucking side. So the advantage of the dynamo roller is that like it's very slow, but it spreads a lot of ink at a very high range. And chances are when you get hit by the ink thrown by one of those motherfuckers, they will kill you instantly. I just died. I knew that I saw someone there, but I didn't kill them. And if I would have survived, I would have been able to help out the team, but like a little more, but unfortunately we just lost. We were going on a pretty big winning streak, so I mean it's not like it's that big of a deal, but still. A little unfortunate. So I think the video is actually getting a little long. I want to show off the maps that we've been playing on, and then we'll call it quits. So actually, I think we'll just show off Urchin Underpass. We'll show Kelp Dome another time. So right here we have Urchin Underpass. And this is I'm kind of be doing this like how I did in No Arms Glitching System when I showed off the multiplayer maps. I'll be showing these off too. I'm not sure how I'll be doing it because in the game modes, the maps are a little, and depending on the game modes, the maps are a little different in kind of their own ways. But here's Urchin Underpass. Some key areas to note are, well, for one area, the snipe. A lot of chargers like to go up there. Most notably E-leaders, which are like the long-range chargers. There's like a ramp here, which makes up some of your spawn. This is an area where you can go right into mid. Pretty effective for going in at the beginning of the game. Then in mid you have two trees, which I was saying before how it's important to be careful where you shoot your Inkzuka. That's because hitting those trees will actually get rid of your Inkzuka entirely, depending on where it's shot. Like, let me just charge up my Inkzuka for a little bit. Oh, that's not what I want to do. So there's also a close over here, or there are two closes, one on your side, one on the enemy side, and they can be used for flanking if the enemy is not watching, or if the enemy is not watching. Because if I shoot that Inkzuka, most of it goes away. So it's the very top, and that's the thing about Inkzuka. If you shoot the very top of like an object, if you shoot the very top of an object with like, or no, if you shoot an object with the top of the Inkzuka's column at like the highest point at which it's like going at the time, it will disappear automatically. But there are some cases where you kind of dodge that, especially if you shoot it like high, like aim upward. So then the ink pillar will travel, with a higher peak, so it won't get eaten up by those objects as much. So yeah, each area on Urchin Underpass, or each team has like these little areas. The chargers also like to stand and snipe people, and you can swim across the little area and start attacking people immediately. I sometimes like to go up that wall and, try attacking people. Sometimes it works, but not always. And then this is the end of the close. So as you can see, this area is very different from what it was like in story mode. And like I said, that was because Urchin Underpass was very different online for a while. So I think we're actually going to end this off here. Next time on Splatoon, we will actually be playing in a different rotation, making a little more progress. And yeah, we'll be getting more level ups. Playing just more in general. So, see you guys then. See what maps we find. I'm waiting for it to switch to 2 o'clock. Because it will tell you when the rotations end. The map rotations are 4 hours long, and the map rotations will vary depending on where you live, but for American Eastern Time, it goes from, there are rotations at 2 a.m. to 6 a.m., 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., sorry, then 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., then 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., and then 10 p.m. to... Those are all the rotations in American Eastern Time, so you just have to kind of do the time zone conversion depending on where you live. And that's to deal with the time zones. So, next time on Splatoon, we'll be playing more Turf War and seeing what maps we get. And we will also yeah, we'll just play more. And maybe check out some